Hey guys, I'm back with another framing tutorial. So we've talked about framing before in Xtool Creative Space and Xtool Creative Space 2.0, but now let's talk about it in Xtool Studio, the new and updated version of Xtool Creative Space. So maybe you don't know what framing is. Framing is a preview to find the exact size and orientation of your project using the laser module head to trace around the perimeter of the project. So all this is doing is tracing along the outside of what your proposed project will be on your piece of material to make sure that it's the right size that you need to make the perfect finished product. So let's get started. This shouldn't be too long of a video, and I'll try to show you some real world examples of what framing looks like on my Xtool D1 Pro. Okay, so let's get started by just adding some sort of easy image to use. We're going to make this a square and make it 3 inches by 3 inches. For the sake of this tutorial, none of the speed and power or anything like that matters. But you can see down here there's a button that's called framing. One thing that I'll mention here for the light power percentage, it's not something that I can use with my Xtool D1, so I can't really show any examples about it. But it's pretty cool. I know that the Xtool F1 and some other Xtool engravers use this. It just projects a light onto your piece of material of your image. It's really cool. You can go online and see some other YouTubers or Xtool creators who use the light power percentage, but with my Xtool D1 it does not allow me to do so. But it's still pretty neat how you can see the image before you start engraving. I wish it was something that I could use. One thing I like to do before I frame is change the speed of the framing. So it can go really fast, and here's what that looks like. Or it can go really slow, and that's how I like it, so you can actually see the detail of the frame. And here's what that looks like. Another thing that I'll mention that's very important while you're processing your engraving is once you hit process, you need to be sure to look at your origin point. This is the anchor point of your engraving. So if you've got it started here at the top left corner, it'll start at the top left corner and go side to side just like a normal engraving would. If you start it at the middle, once you frame, it'll start here and then go back up to the top left corner, frame your whole image, and then come back to the middle. If you got it on the bottom right, it'll do the same thing. It'll start here on the bottom right, then go up to the top left, do the engraving or the frame, and then go back to the bottom right. And that'll make a little bit more sense in this video. I usually like to try to have my origin point in the middle of my piece of material because that just seems to be the easiest to find on your piece of material rather than having to measure out all sides and make sure that it's 100% center. If you go ahead and start in the middle, you normally are pretty safe throughout the engraving. Hopefully you've been able to learn something from this video and are looking forward to making your projects better in the future by using the framing tool. It's really easy to use, and you probably didn't even need this video to help you, but I made it just in case you were a little unsure what you were doing. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section below. And also please like this video and subscribe to my channel so I can make some more great content in the future. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and happy engraving.